Hey guys, I'm just Jershin, and welcome back to another episode of What Garbage Character Are We Going to Be Given on today's Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Daily. We had a Lost run yesterday, a Lilith run the day before. Was it Maggie day before that? I think it was Maggie, but it was actually a decent Maggie run, so you know what, I'll give her some credit there. We've been getting just a sloshing. Probably not the word I was looking for there. A slew. Probably a better, not the college. S-L-E-W, I think. We get a bunch of bad characters. Can we change that today? No, we can't. It's Apollyon again. It's been like the same 4 characters for 2 weeks straight now. I don't get it. Bring back the classics. I'll say it every day. I forgot to check leaderboards yesterday. Nobody so far. We'll be the first. Here's yesterday's scores. As you can see, we did have ourselves a lost daily, so you had many first floor deaths. It was a toughie. If we were not saved by the luckiest Ankh of all time, we would have met a similar end. At least it's only Apollyon to Mom's heart. And you know what? The last Apollyon run actually ended up being rather decent. It's a Taurus, which I think is bad. So I will say slurp, and I will get some keys out of it. Look, I saw a comment. It said all caps, take the pills. Let me see. The individual who commented it is yesterday's video, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, just all caps, take pills from one Raphael. This one's for you, buddy. Yo, Raphael! Great call! Great call to take the pills. Except I should have not picked up those spirit hearts until we went into the curse room. That's my bad. That is my bad for doing that. It's gonna pay for itself though, baby! It's gonna pay for itself! Okay. Thank you for telling me to take the pills. I appreciate that. Will I continue taking the pills? You know, that, I would say that remains to be seen. I still think the pills, in general, let me also clarify. Clarified butter. On a normal run, I'm absolutely taking the pills. There is no debate in the matter. I'll take the pills because it's just a regular run, so who cares? On a daily, especially with a little sprinklage of competition on top of it, it's a little bit of a tougher sell for me personally. Taking the pills, I don't really want to do anything with that room, so I'm just gonna go. A little bit of a tougher sell for me personally. Okay, let's fight our boss. It is going to be a first floor ragman, which is basically evil in its purest form. Thankfully, we did get that tears upgrade, which is going to help us significantly, but not fully. It's still going to be a big old pain in the butt that I'm not quite appreciative of, to be honest with you. Wow. What if homing tears when you got Spoonbender were as effective as Ragman's tears? That would be a new level. They're not, unfortunately, but it'd be cool. I don't want the HP, so I'm going to say a 6 tier stat. Maybe Apollyon's great. I don't know why I give Apollyon such a hard time. Maybe Apollyon's really great. You can turn items that you just care nothing for and turn them into something at least semi-worthwhile. Maybe that's wonderful. You also get to so Apollyon's not a great character, but the Void is a great item. And I guess because Apollyon starts with the Void, you therefore kinda... I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can finesse this to get both the secret room and open the chest. Justice card, baby. Give me counterfeit penny. Also fine. Also fine. Also fine, thanks for the consumables. Okay. Interesting. Looks like we have free access to our shop if we so decide we want it. First thing I want to do is definitely to explore a little bit more of the floor. See if we can't, can't get a full charge before hitting up the deal with the devil. Because if we could swallow, that was not smart. That was not a smart play right there. Should have saved that explodey barrel so that we could use it for our own benefit. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason not to pick up Broken Ankh. I think it's like a Guppy's Collar situation where it gives you like a very small... Raphael! That's okay. Okay. Question is, do I want to use a key to get into the shop? No, I will now use a bomb to get in the shop instead, and we're not gonna get enough, Ooh. Once again, I'm trying to parse it out. You think I can kill that guy and get in the secret room? Let's go! What? What the heck? No! You better give money. You better give money. Give money. I can has money? Please, what internet meme would you like? That's very rude. That was rude, but the Steam sale's pretty sick. That was rude, but the Steam sale is... You jerk! The Steam sale's pretty sick, Diplopia. Can you suck Diplopia? How would... Can you suck Diplopia? If you suck up Diplopia with the void, but anything you tried to double would get voided, so I feel like that doesn't work, unfortunately. Now, what I will do is I will double everything in this room. What if you void the void? I'll double everything in this room because that seems good to me. It's gonna allow me to open this, which is gonna be a strength card. It's also going to allow me to come back down here and slurp, get a little bit of, oh, we got our luck back. Happy learned how to putt. Happy also got his luck back, okay. We're taking a lot of time here, by the way. I'd like to speed things up. You obviously keep this with you. You then take the battery charge, so you have a battery charge ready to go. You go get this second secret room right here. Yeah. Actually pretty good, and I would fight you if there was... There is kind of a reason to. If we can get a bomb and we could buy one in the shop, we actually... Can you get a key piece? Can you get a key piece if there's no Mega Satan viable on the floor? I'm definitely sucking that, so never mind. And we're definitely taking contract from below. I'm definitely sucking that. 5-tier stat now. I think we just go. So I could buy a bomb. I could bomb the angel statue. If he drops a key piece, well, I would have to buy a bomb and a battery charge, which we don't have enough for. So that's actually not the play, I've decided. That is also not the play. From a pure time perspective, unfortunately, that is not the play. Okay, so the tier stat is wonderful right now. Let's not forget, we're looking for, this ends at Mom's heart. Well, it's probably too early to say we're looking for... You jerk. It's probably a little bit too early to say that we are looking for... I mean, it's never too early to look for like an Awaz rune. Okay, that's very rude. It's never too early, in my opinion, to say that we're looking for like an Awaz rune. So I'm not going to... Like, if one showed up, I would certainly take it. Will it? That's a different question. And I have my doubts on that particular question. If an Awaz rune shows up, I'd certainly take it. It's probably too early to be, like, caring too much about second secret rooms, I would say. Just a little early at this point. By second secret rooms, I of course mean sacrifice rooms. Probably a little too early to be concerning ourselves with sacrifice rooms. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Look, I'd like to suck up Gimpy as well, and by Gimpy I mean Gish. But let's do our boss fight first. I think this was the wrong play. You can quote me on saying that I think this was the strategically wrong play. I would not have done this. I would not have done this because we could have done some other stuff on the floor. Who knows if you manage to, I mean, you can blow up a shopkeeper, get a slightly higher deal with the double chance. Maybe we find a beggar and we blow him up to get a higher deal with the double chance. And who knows, even though it would only take the chance from like 33 to 36. Statistically, that may be all that matters in the difference between us getting a deal with the devil on this floor and not. Now, you can make this whole conversation absolutely moot. I was gonna say by just giving us a deal with the devil, which they did not. That's okay though. Slurp that. We got just range, which means we must have actually gotten range in tiers, but we hit the tier cap already. So we didn't actually gain tiers. That's obnoxious, just to be honest with you. The one time you actually thought about, you're actually giving me some good upgrades and I still lose. Okay, let's get second secret room, which is not there. See, there's a sacrifice room on this floor. I think it's too early at this point. I mean, we definitely want to do boss rush. So on a mom's heart run, I think you're silly. That void's gotta go. That void's gotta go. Thank you. On a mom's heart run, you would be silly to sacrifice yourself before the womb. Womb 1 or womb 2. That's the earliest. Unless you like looked ahead and you knew that there wasn't gonna be a sacrifice room on there, I don't know why you would forgo the potential boss rush points to do that. That seems a little silly and unlikely to me. Okay. So I would very much like damage. In terms of DPS, I tend to much prefer pure damage to tiers, because hitting one single shot is a lot easier than hitting many consecutive shots. Raphael, this one's for you. Raphael! Let's go. Okay. I will blow you up, and then I kind of gotta go. No keys on this floor is upsetting. That's what I was looking for most of this entire time. Fingers crossed that this is where the secret room is. It is, and there are some goodies. The goodies are going to allow us to do a couple of things. First of those is blow this up. Let's go. The second of those is to... Do you just slurp? No, mystery sack is good. Okay, now you go. I mean, there's no reason not to slurp Guppy's head while it's here, so I'll do that. Now you go. So we are 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, which is great. Sure, we'll take that. Speed up is nice. All right, didn't get to full clear the floor, didn't make it into the shop. I could have done that boss trap room. Or the mob trap room, whatever it's called. Chose not to, though. We did get ourselves one of these bad boys. I was really hoping to see... I don't have a key, so I can't do that. I was very much hoping to see Blood Bag there, because I would have slurped Blood Bag in a heartbeat, dude. I would have slurped Blood Bag for some potential... I mean, we need damage upgrade. That's like... This run has a lot of good stuff going for it right now. Main point of complaint, point of emphasis, whatever you'd like to call it. I mean, we could have just become Guppy right there and I would have shut my mouth instantaneously. But if I got one current complaint at our current existence here, it's pretty much lack of damage. Damage is going to remain very high on the priority list. You gotta just slowly whittle these boys down, one at a time, if you have to. One at a time if you have to. All right, great stuff. Continue along. I know I could have done that spike chest, by the way. We got a lot of HP, so I'm not concerned. I do want to pick up the pace, Picante, just a little bit here. Make sure we do. We've been missing, thank you. We've been missing, please, I can't hit the poops. My tears are so small, I can't hit the poops. We've been missing boss rush and above average amount lately. I'm tired of it, to be honest with you. This room sucks. This room sucks. These enemies suck, especially when you're... Again, this is another example of I would so much rather have a few powerful tiers. Not what I'm looking for, thank you though. I would so much rather have a few powerful tiers than a bunch of small tiers, because your knockback on those is sending that man all over the place. Whereas if you just have a couple, even if your tiers rate is low, but you have a lot of damage, you don't have to worry about that nearly as much. Lucky Rock, no. Lucky Rock is great, actually. I almost forgot what item it was. Give me Magic Mush. Did not give me magic much, but that's okay. Lucky Rock gives us money every time we blow up a rock, which is really good. Ah, peace! Have I mentioned I hate tiny rooms? One of the worst additions for Sherzies. One of the worst trolling additions for Sherzies. Okay. Continue, thank you. Unfortunately, we're also hitting our, we're taking dumb damage. We're taking very dumb damage that I hate to say you don't often see me take, because this floor is filled with a bunch of enemies that, I don't think we have the current setup to handle in the best way possible, except for our 2.0 speed. The 2.0 speed's pretty sick. I'm actually gonna prioritize, seems silly, I'm prioritizing, that was just a jerk move. That was a jerk move as I was on my way into the shop to experience joy. I'm going in here first. Joker card? Actually a Joker card. Yeah, with a reroll machine, you gotta see what's for sale. PhD! What's for 3 cents? Oh, it's the card. Okay. Quickly, I just want to see what's for sale. A 2-cent card, huh? Blanket for 3 cents, huh? Double battery charge, I don't think does anything. Hive Mind, if we can become Guppy, would be really good. Okay, I'll be back. You do not have to worry, I will be back. I will also be slurping you, Monstro, and I got nothing out of it. I got literally nothing out of it. That is rather unfortunate. It's okay, though. Okay, we gotta speed things up. We also need a damage upgrade. I keep trusting this, the Void to give us a damage upgrade. Gotta say, it's disappointing me. I'm being consistently disappointed here, and I'm upset by it. Stop with the teleportation, by the way. Teleportation, no breathing, don't give a dunk if I dunky dunk. Okay. What song is that? Oh, that's Papa Roach. That's Daddy Roach, as some might call them. Probably nobody. Yet another room that I would consider to be pure garbage. Just a room that I hate with every fiber of my being. I dislike this room an astounding amount. Was Hive Mind the right play? If we become Guppy, it will be, I promise you. See if we can't get ourselves a, ew. Ew is what I would say about this particular fight right here. Please don't cocoon. No, you cocooned! Floor is just filled with some of the most obnoxious enemies of all time. Okay. Dark Bum is really good. Dark Bum can be really good, so we will take it for pure survival. We will suck that. We will get no damage because life is pain. And I'm just gonna go to the next floor, even though there's probably other things we could do on this floor. We gotta hit boss rush. And it's looking less and less likely by the second that we do. Unless, ay, papacita. No tinted rocks, okay. Okay. Let's not forget we have Lucky Rock. So don't be afraid to blow up some big patches of rocks to get some, we need damage, dude. The 5 tiers is great, but we are still on base damage. I am tempted to Joker card, by the way, since it's an unlikely chance. Can't do anything about that. Well, I guess I could now, but I won't. I can do something, but I won't. You know what I will do is say that I hate that we went the wrong way here. We're like, we have so little damage, I'll be murdering an enemy and being like, oh, he's gotta be dead by now. Not dead. A spider, thank you. I'm not worried about dying on this run. Dark Bum will keep us alive. Almost assuredly, Dark Bum will be keeping us alive. Jesus, dude. We need damage. The damage is so bad on this run right now. And again, when you have all these tiers that do like little pea shooter damage, we're just bouncing dudes all over the place. It's a little bit of a nightmare for me personally. Okay, let's do this boss fight pretty quickly, like right now. We can re-roll the item. I mean, just give me a damage upgrade would be preferred, but like, look how little I'm doing. Tiny Room Loki, huh? If we don't get a... That's annoying. You piece! If we don't get a deal with the devil, I will obviously Joker card. I will hopefully become Guppy because at this point we need something or we're not making boss rush. We need something to speed us up considerably, and I'm hoping Guppy is the answer. Please let Guppy be the answer. I also just want to become Guppy. Guppy Hive Mind is such a good combination. Okay, what you got for me? Damage. Jerk. Jerk! Massive jerk! Not a great use of a bomb, but like... That's how you know I'm in a weak situation. If I'm dropping a bomb against Krampus. Lump of coal is good. Lump of coal helps. Okay. It is a damage upgrade at the very least. I can't believe we voided like 7 times now. Like I don't even have a full stack of items over there. Is how many times we have voided. I think I'm gonna miss boss rush again. I think I'm missing boss rush again. Is it even worth going over here? I don't know if it's even worth going this way. Because I don't even have a key. So like, am I even... A lot of annoying rooms on this run. Lot of rooms that I would put towards the bottom of my list of my favorite rooms of all time. A lot of bottom tier ones so far. I need a key, please. That is not what I was looking for. Apollyon. I was saying really nice things about you at the beginning, but your work is, you've been slacking off a little bit. And to be honest with you, I'm sick of it. Okay, he has died. Great stuff. What else are we looking for on this floor? I mean, keys, primarily. Get me into a room, please. We'd also like to visit the shop, potentially. I need to... It's the wise decision to let... It's the why... That's great. That's perfect. That is precisely what I was looking for there. We can't use a... We missed boss rush, which sucks. It sucks very badly. But, like, I don't know what else to do, brother. I have 3.5 damage still. I wonder, do you think void rerolls are those, thanks Dark Bum. 2 for 3 on spiders. Love to see it. Are those seeded to always be, what's the word I'm looking for here? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, with how badly we need keys, that's pretty good. Mama Mega is boss rush. Mama Mega is boss rush, but it means giving up the void. Just give me damage, you piece! Yeah, I think you take it. I think you take Mama Mega. Here I go again. I think you do. Unless, can you void? I'm gonna Google this, which is cheating. I'm gonna Google this. Binding of Isaac, can you void Mama Mega? If we can get Mama Mega every floor, that's insanity. Mama Mega. Destroys all obstacles, okay, okay. It cannot be absorbed by the void because it is a single-use item. Okay, I'm making the executive decision. We are leaving the void behind. Why would you do that? You have infinite bombs. We are leaving the void behind. We are leaving the void behind. And we are bringing Mama Mega with us. Mama Mega is guaranteed boss rush. Do we even want to fight boss rush? Not particularly. I don't particularly want to fight boss rush. It'll also let us clear the next floor very quickly though, which is very nice. I wonder if being grabbed here is actually the smart play to just speed things up. We're gonna pop Mama Mega at the beginning of the next floor, and it's gonna make almost all the rooms just like instantaneously cleared, which is nice. Like that's worth something in and of itself. Obviously we lose our spacebar item going forward, but like we didn't really have any great spacebar items we had sucked up. We're literally just Guppy's head. And hate to say it, but the Void wasn't doing too much for us from a damage perspective, so I don't think you lose much there. I think that's the right play. Thank you. I think it's the right play, personally. We will see. If you could Void Mama Mega, dude, that would be sick. Can you Void Mega? Like the Mega Brimstone? Because that's technically not a one-time use item. I don't know. All right, so you pop it. This is Dank Depths 2. You pop it. Dude, we're also gonna get so much money from this because we have Lucky Rock. This is a nice combination of things. This is a nice combination of things we've got going on here. I think this was highly worth, personally. Your results may vary, you may disagree. To me, highly worth. Magician versus Judgment. I want a syringe really badly, so I'm willing to go pretty hard here. I mean, just jerk. Just jerk. No reason I shouldn't have picked that up, by the way. Because we don't have a spacebar item, so like just silly not to pick it up. You guys survived the Mama Mega Blast. Silly not to pick it up, but to some degree I don't care too much. Double key room, which I have learned to always check. Sun card. Sun card can be interesting. Gotcha. Okay, thankfully our speed is good. Our speed being good is wonderful. Justice card, also great. How did you live, brother? I literally just can't believe how many consumables we're getting now. Let's go! Sometimes all it takes, you just gotta... Lusty Blood is fantastic. It's a great item. Two of spades, why not? Oh, baby! Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a little bit for things to pop off, but eventually you get there. And thankfully, because of Mama Mega, we are gonna get to do Boss Rush. Now, I do think we are a little behind the 8-ball because I think other players will probably, please, I think other players will likely just play faster forehead, and they will get here at a faster rate than we did. They will get Lusty Blood, they will get Cricket's head. So if anything, we're just like 3 minutes behind everybody now, so let's just work on speeding things up. That's our goal now. There's no reason not to speed things up now. And with Dark Bum, we're definitely looking for a sacrifice room on one of the next 2 floors. I don't like that you guys were like half spawning in. Makes things annoying for me. I hate that item a lot. I know it does some weird stat reroll stuff I'm not super interested in. Not super interested in. The money is unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. I mean, yeah, like there's no reason not to take that, except that it just cost me a lot of money. Which is pretty bad. All right. And by money, I mean points. It costs quite a decent amount of points. There's our boss rush. I see it hiding behind that door. It's behind door number 2. Can you just like skadoodle your boodle in there ahead of time? Dude, Saghead plus Lucky Rock. Busted. Busted combination. An actually busted combination. We got ourselves a deal with the devil. We definitely want this. It can't be Krampus, which is wonderful. Do not step on that hole. Judas's Shadow's so good! Judas's Shadow is very good. Oh, she died. Unfortunately, I don't see her. My boss rush! Why wouldn't it stay open? Why wouldn't it stay open? Did the Mama Mega effect leave the floor? That's annoying. That's annoying in a mechanic that I did not know worked like that, but you know what? That's what Isaac's all about, learning. You just learn. Even in 900 hours into the game, still learning. So if you go into a deal with the devil, even though you have Mama Mega, boss rush closes. Okay, well, that's a shame because that's like 4,000 points coming off today's daily. That sucks. 4,000 easy points at that. Like, we're very strong, and we would have had 0% issues doing boss rush, especially with Lusty Blood. We would have had 5 tiers, 14 damage for the entire thing. We would have been a smooth sailing, brother, like Popeye. We would have been unbelievably smooth sailing. Life would have been but a dream, but instead, here I am. Here I am, doing everything I can. I don't know the next words, feeling like I'm a Superman. That's where we could have been. We could have been in Goldfinger status. You guys played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right? Thought we almost made the greatest dodge of all time. So I guess the debate there is what would have been better. Going into okay, look, for a daily 100% going into boss rush, getting the 4,000 points, better for us from a score perspective. But we did get Polaroid invincibility out of our choice to visit the deal with the devil and get Judas's shadow. So like that's, from a run perspective, probably better to visit the deal with the devil. I'm still upset. Quite considerably. Basically the only thing that can save this run now at this point, not that it needs saving, it's a great run, but from a points perspective, the Ace of Spades, the best thing we can have happen to us is fear itself. No, is a sacrifice room. Let us go to the dark room, get some good points there. I don't see us having a crazy... This is not going to be one of the top 100 dailies. I think you're going to have plenty of other people. There's enough sauce on this run that pretty much everyone is going to find some degree of success, I think. So I wouldn't get too excited about those possibilities. Now the question is... Ew. I'm going to regret, by the way, and you know what's going to happen because it's me. When I go back out there and I open that red chest, and the red chest contains the guppy item, and I find out that I could have done this entire fight with a guppy instead of doing it all by myself. That's gonna be a sad existence once I learn that. Maybe the most annoying boss in the entire game, bar none. Like, move over, bloat. I think this dude is so much worse. So much worse. Okay, marbles. Don't care too much about it. Guppy? Thank you for not, because I would have cried. So we're gonna full clear the floor because we are still looking for a sacrifice room. The question is, would you take the sacrifice room on this floor, or do you go to the next floor and just cross your fingers that it's there? I don't know. I hope the game doesn't... The game always gives me the choice, by the way, so I promise you there will be a sacrifice room on this floor, and the game's gonna make me decide, because that's just always how it goes. And I will always make the wrong decision on top of it. It's multi-layered. It's a multi-layered betrayal. So just prepare for that. Okay. That guy's going. I don't even know if there's any reason we want to do this anymore. Tammy's head's pretty good, so we'll take Tammy's head. It's not great with what we've got right now, but that's okay. Tinted rock is nice to have. The problem with Tammy's head is we typically want to pop it at the beginning of a room, but we don't really get super strong until like halfway through a room from Lusty Blood. So you lose some of the benefits there for sure. See you later. Okay. I do want to go back and grab my card. I would like to bring Sun card with us to the next floor because it'll let me know right off the bat, are we getting a trip to the dark room or not? There is not. There is not a sacrifice room on this floor, which means if there's gonna be one, it's gonna be on the next floor. Is there a way to influence sacrifice rooms spawning? I don't know that. I think it's seeded. I don't think there's anything you can do to theoretically increase those chances. Okay, we're pretty much done on this floor. This will still be a good run. I'm smelling like top 500 unless we can make it to dark room, in which case maybe top 250. But I think you're gonna have a lot of, and it's early by the way, so it'll look better than it actually ends up being. But I think you're gonna have a pretty good, the only thing that could save us is the sheer amount of consumables we're getting are points up all across the board. And because we got Humbling Bundle plus Contract from Below, come on, give me Sacrifice. You jerk! They never do! They never let me have it. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll be interested to see if anybody makes the dark room happen, and if so, how. Our score, or our lack thereof on this particular run, is gonna come down to missing boss rush. Well, we didn't. Well, we missed it, and then we missed it twice, which hurts even worse. It would almost be like doing a presidential election, losing in a particular state, suing the results of that particular state, and then losing the lawsuit. Not that that would ever happen in American democracy, but you know, like theoretically, if it did, that would be pretty embarrassing. That's essentially what we did here. We lost boss rush twice. We lost the popular vote and the electoral vote to boss rush. Dim bulb, huh? It's actually really good. Actually tremendous. Because we're gonna get rid of our charge the second we enter a room, and then it's just a free stats up for the room. It's not as good as something like, it actually might be better just to get the pure stats up, to just do it at the end of a room, and then go into the next room with the stats up. It's probably better. Come on, we're looking for an Awaz rune. You are not dead? Color me surprised. Lemon party. Color me surprised. Our best hope is going to be to stumble upon essentially a... How am I going to kill you? Is essentially stumbling upon a 1 in a million Awaz rune. Not literally 1 in a million, but it's not the most common item in the game. There's a lot of other runes and cards likely to show up before it, so I would say this is probably where the daily's gonna end, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because it really had the stuff to go farther. It's a great run. If I just didn't, and who knows what items could have been on boss rush, we'll have to find out later. Check out the other boys' perspectives, obviously. Just the most annoying enemy in the entire game, to be honest. I know that there's been like 6 different enemies this game that I've said are the most annoying enemy in the game, and like 6 different rooms that I said were the most annoying room in the game. Just know that every single one of them is both the most annoying enemy and the most obnoxious room in the entire game. It's not mutually exclusive. There can be more than one. There can be more than one of those superlatives. Okay. Let's finish the run. Again, still a really good run at the end of the day, so I can be happy that it existed. Don't smile because it's... should be dead. Or at least have taken damage there. Smile because it happened. I mean, we could look for second secret room, but I don't care too much at this point. I don't care too much at this point. I'd rather just get the dang thing done. Maybe we get a deal with the devil that has shovel. Shovel sends us down to the next floor. It's entirely possible, my dude. Never say never. It could happen. It's unlikely. It didn't happen. All right, that's the end of the run. I'm gonna say top 250. That's pretty good, actually. That's higher than I thought it would be, especially considering we missed boss rush. That's a shame, though. What's boss rush? 4444, I'm pretty sure. So let's take a look. We finished at 27.5. We could have finished at 31.9. Let's just call it 32. We could have finished at 32. 32 puts us up in top 30 territory. That would have been nicer. And again, who knows what you get in boss rush? You maybe get an item that allows you to go down to the dark room. I don't know. But 81's still great. We'll probably end up falling just outside the top 100 by the time all is said and done. Obviously, none of the boys have done this yet today, but they will, so you should go watch their runs. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider showing some support. Liking, commenting, subscribing helps out a great deal. Share with your grandmother as always, but with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.